Hello guys, welcome back to Kina. This is the final part and it clocks in at 30 minutes because I'm also showing you the little glitch at the end. The massive difficulty glitch. Yeah, it takes about 10 minutes or so at the end and you have to go into New Game Plus very briefly. But it's a very good glitch because if you are planning to, obviously you played on story planning to glitch master, it still works as of patch 205, which was released recently. At the time making this video, I can't say if it's going to work on future patches, but yeah, 2.05 I think it still works. I couldn't pop the trophy, but it still lets me go through with actions and they all seem to work correctly. So once you begin guys, it's going to warp to the village leader hall and they're going to come over here and fight corrupt Toshi. Now as you can see here, I am parrying some of his attacks. I just found it easier to parry on. Dodging with him is quite difficult because he does a lot of combos, and learning how to dodge every single attack of his combo, it's easier just to learn how to parry one attack rather than learn to dodge 10 or so attacks from his combos, because parrying automatically stops his combo, so you only have to sort of learn to dodge the first part of it. When he does that bit where you're hitting him and he's like deflecting it himself, I like to do that. If you see him parrying your attack, keep going through with it, because once he's parried it 3 times, he does a very easy attack himself afterwards, which is easy parry itself. I can't parry every single attack. I find that one easy to parry, where he slowly brings his weapon up in front of him, like so, like he's about to hit you. I found that one easy to parry. There he goes again, doing the same one again. And like I say, the one where he deflects your attacks 3 times and then attacks you afterwards, I find them two the easiest to parry. The other ones that he's a bit more delayed and it takes a bit more experience to learn the timing, which I didn't really need to learn. As you can see, if you parry, you gain rot mega quick, courage, and you can spam a lot of your rot actions. Whenever he does float up, you need to be ready. There you go, same attack again, easy to parry. Whenever he does float up, you need to be ready to shoot him in his head to stun him and knock him down. So be ready to do that. You did see me do it. And yeah, just keep parrying him guys. I normally parry him and then once I get a few rot action, I do some rot amos because they stun him and obviously stop him doing any additional attacks as well. And yeah, I did get through that one pretty quick by the looks of it. So I hope you don't have too much trouble. It will take a few attempts just because you're learning to parry. But yeah, learning to parry on that one guys, I found it a lot more simpler than learning to dodge. So yeah, just give it a bit of time. Learn to parry a few of his attacks, use your action where possible. When he flies up in the air, be ready to shoot him in his head. You have to wait for his mask to light up. And yeah, hopefully you won't have too much trouble. We're buying the perfect charge upgrade as well. All we've got is one left and that's a rot bomb. I buy that one last just because I don't find it that useful, if I'm honest. And then once you're ready, you're going to come in the Spirit Gate, ready for the last boss. You get that trophy, the Lonely Path. We got a trophy for beating Toshi as well, did we? I think we did. But I didn't mention it because I was too busy yapping away. But yeah, come in the Mountain Shrine afterwards, and we're going to come and face the last boss. Now this boss is more of a sort of survival battle. It's like a 10-minute battle. Yeah, the first 15 minutes of this video, it's just 2 bosses. And this one takes literally like 10 minutes. Now you want to make sure you got Healing Charm Stone equipped, because there's a little exploit in this which you probably want to keep quiet. I'll explain to it when we get to it, but it lets you heal up for free during some of the... Basically this boss has 3 stages, and between the first and second stage you have to fight a load of basic enemies, and during that stage you can heal up for free if you've got Healing Charm Stone. So what I normally do with this guy, what you have to do is you have to hit his weak points. You can see him around his body. He's got him on his head, on his hands, on his hips, I guess, and on his quads. You got to shoot all of them. You don't have to shoot them all. You just have to deplete 1/3 of his health bar, and that will make him enter the second phase. So just go for the easiest weak points, and just keep dodging his attacks in the meantime. If you double jump, you can dodge all his attacks except for his charge. But with his charge, I advise to just try and block, because if you don't see it coming, it can be a bit tricky to get out of the way in time, even if you're dodging. So if that does happen, you just want to shield, but you need to make sure you're on the floor to do so. But you see, even this grab that I just did then, even this grab you can double jump over. You just got to be ready to, and when you see him walking over to you, start double jumping then, like so. So if it does come, you're ready to double jump over it. And yeah, all its attacks just double jump. Like I say, the charge, if you see him charging, obviously you'll need a bit of experience to know when its charge is going to come. You can get out of the way if you're moving quick enough, and there's enough distance between you to get a bit of ground. But if not, yeah, you're probably going to shield. Now this is between the first and second phase, and you're in the sort of spirit realm. And here, it's where you can heal it for free. You see me healing for free? Look at that, beautiful. So the way it works, I believe anyway, it's something to do with the healing charm stone. You know, where you collecting courage will heal you for free. Well, collecting courage will heal you anyway. It's not for free, because you have to make the courage drop by itself anyway. But during the spirit realm, when an enemy drops a courage, you can pick it up and it looks like it's disappeared. But I think part of the courage sticks around, but you can't see it, and you can't collect it physically. But if you pulse, you can just keep collecting that courage. So yeah, it's somewhat weird in the spirit realm and the way it's coded. Courage, it sticks around, it's just invisible, and you can only collect it by pulsing. But the thing is, if you die and retry this boss, the courage will still be there from previous deaths. That's why I'm getting healed. Okay, I died a few times on this. That's why I'm healing up quite quickly when I use my pulse, because I've died a few times in them deaths. A lot of courage has dropped, and that's why I'm healing up mega quick. There's probably about 10 courage in this little spirit realm at the moment. Yeah, so on your first attempt, it will seem like you're not healing at all, like it's not working. But just wait until courage drops, and then it will start working. Yeah, so just remember guys, to do this glitch you need a healing charm stone. You need to, courage needs to have dropped in the spirit realm, and then you can permanently collect it like the invisible part of it that hangs behind. And even on deaths, that courage will still be lingering there. And you can do this forever. I'm not sure if it works if you close the game down and boot it up, but if you just keep dying and then retry straight away, it does seem to stick around. Hopefully it don't get patched, we'll see. Because this boss, there's no healing at all. There's not like a grace point where a game gives you a spot to heal up. There's not. The only way to heal is yeah, using your abilities, I guess, your charm stones, the ones that heal you, or collecting health flowers in the actual boss arena. Yeah, those are the only ways to heal. And I know you've got a rot action, so you're probably thinking, how are we going to heal up in the boss arena? Well, you will get some rot actions back throughout the battle. Yep, actually I'm not being safety at all, because I know I can heal up for free. Look at, you can hear all that courage I'm getting, it's crazy. Nice little exploit. Yeah, so here you'll get a rot action back, only one. And this is the end of the of this area between the first and second phase. And here we go, the second stage of the fight. So again, he'll have slightly different attacks. He still has a lot of the same ones, but he'll have some extra. But again, you just need to shoot his weak points again. Bring his health down to a third. So keep dodging his attacks. Bring his health down to a third. As long as you're always moving from, from left, always strafing, you should dodge most of his attacks. When he's about to do a laser, he will always do it from the right, and then he'll move it to the left. Yeah, so whenever he does a laser, once it starts, here it is, this indicates he's going to do his laser attack. Start moving right so that you get past it. You don't have to double jump, I think you can dodge through it. I'm sure I have done before. But it might have, maybe I spirit dash through it. But yeah, just jump if you're going to be safe, so that always works. And yeah, once it comes out, move to the right, because if you don't do that, sometimes he'll stop it below you, so you fall down onto it. That's why you need to, as soon as it comes out, start moving in its direction, so it sort of moves underneath you and you move past each other, so you can drop down in safety. Yeah, the grab attack, double jump, you can dodge that easily. It's got to be a double jump though, a single jump won't dodge it. And once you've brought his health down to another third, so he's just got a third of his health remaining, you need to do this bit. This is between the second and third phase, and as you can see, it's just a bit platforming. Unfortunately, you can't heal up in this spirit realm. I think it would still work, the glitch, if there was a courage around, but fortunately there isn't. So yeah, can't do it here. Just platform, make your way across. If you do fall down, don't worry, it doesn't it's not like a game over. It doesn't restart the whole fight. I think you lose a bit of HP, but it will spawn you right at the start of this platforming section. So you basically just got to start from the start of it again if you do fall down, so just try not to fall down. If you do die at any point though, you do have to restart the whole battle. And yeah, it's quite annoying, especially if you die in the third phase, which takes like 5 minutes or so to reach it. So here you'll get all your raw action back, and then you're ready to begin the final phase. So this one, he's got no weak points, but he'll start spawning a load of smaller enemies, which you have to avoid. All I do, I don't bother with them too much. I just keep moving around the arena, and I watch him. Now, he's got a tennis on his back. You need to have a raw action always ready, and as soon as his antennas light up on his back, you know he'll do that attack where he starts to roar. Quickly get close to him and send a rot after one of his antennas, and that'll do a massive chunk of his health. That's the only way to damage him on this. And whenever he jumps onto his little shrine at the back, he'll always jump on that shrine. Whenever he jumps out of the way, it's always that little shrine at the back, this little resting place. Watch him, because he'll do that massive force field, and you have to spirit dash through it, and then he'll come back again. Once he comes back, make sure you've got raw action available, so when he does his attack, you're ready. There it is again. He'll do that charging attack. You need to quickly get close and do raw action on one of his sort of antennas, his conduits, whatever you want to call them. Because if you don't, if you miss and he manages to do that charge attack, he'll make loads of meteors rain down, and it's quite annoying because they'll explode on impact, but they also do like a circular wave, a shock wave. You know the ones I mean, which a lot of bosses do. So it can be a bit annoying. Just make sure you always got raw action available. Yeah, he'll still do a lot of his attacks, so just be ready to dodge him. I'm always moving, as you can see. I'm not focusing too much on the enemies. There you go. And the last one, and that's him. He's KO'd. Yeah, you really need to try not to get hit by the basic enemies, because obviously, yep. Go for a weak point. There it is. The hidden weak point, that one is. Yeah, try not to let the enemies hit you, because obviously they will deplete your courage when you get attacked. And if you do not have a raw action available, when his conduits light up for you to bind, yeah, like I say, he's going to be able to do that charge attack, rain meteors down, and they're going to be tricky to dodge, especially with all the basic enemies. So the key is, on that third phase, make sure you've always got raw action available, so you can get rid of him as soon as possible. And once you beat him, that is the game done, guys. Come over here, talk to the MC at the shrine. He'll give you the good news that you've completed the game pretty much. He'll reveal his true identity. And Kino will close her eyes. And she'll be here. Now, there's one meditation spot here. I think a lot of guys call this one the 12 meditation spot, but I don't know why. So it doesn't actually give you anything. So it's a bit confusing. But yeah, you see that warp shrine there? I just shot it. That warp shrine. Remember where that is. And now you want to make a manual save. Very, very important, because this is where we're going to do the glitch. So make a manual save here. And remember what time and so save it is. So you can actually remember it later on. And it'll be easier to load it up. So you make a manual save and never overwrite that. Then come over to meditation spot. Meditate. And that will complete the game. And if you've gone through master difficulty from the start, like I have, you get that guide there, that trophy, guys, Master Spirit Guide. Well done to those of you that completed it on Master. It wasn't too bad, was it? I don't think it was too bad. I don't see what all the fuss is about. But if you can glitch it, I guess why not? Why make it harder for yourself? So what you want to do now is you just want to load that same save back up. So load up your same save, which you just completed. and now we're going to drop it to story difficulty. If it's already on story, obviously don't worry about it, it's already on the lowest difficulty. But if not, drop it down story, and because now we're just going to do them last 2 cursed chests, and just get some karma ready to buy that last upgrade. We might be able to do them 2 cursed chests with the spirit dash ability now, even on master. But I'm not too sure. I think it might still be quite difficult. So once you spawn in, guys, you warp to the village centre. You want to get that karma in that little basket next to where you spawn in, which I just did. Sorry, yeah, the fruit. There's fruit in that basket. It'll give you 10 karma. So when you spawn into the village centre, where I teleported to, and then come over here and do this cursed chest, which we left earlier. And if you haven't got it already, we're going to get a trophy in a second for spirit dashing 3 enemies. Well, killing 3 enemies with 1 spirit dash. Triple tap, I think it's called. So try to set it up. You have a lot of enemies all spawned at once throughout this battle, so it'll be easy to do. I think I actually failed this cursed chest the first time just because I was taking my time trying to pop this trophy. But yeah, you have to bring the health down, remember, like normal. And once you've got a good few of them with the health though, do a spirit dash, and there you go. Once you kill 3 of the spirit dash trophy, guys, you'll get that triple tap. And then just continue and finish this cursed chest. I'm just going to edit this a little bit because I did fail this first time. I'm just going to edit it until I'm at approximately the same amount of time on my second retry, which I did do it. Just having to do that trophy, it obviously just tripped me up a little bit. Well, I couldn't edit it to the same time because I completed it by this time on the second attempt. But yeah, it's crazy how quick your courage refills, doesn't it, on story difficulty? And yeah, get that chest, guys. That'll get the rainbow hat. And that's... If you have missed these cursed chests like I did, that should be chest number 12. Yep. Unicorn hat. We've already got a trophy, so don't need to worry too much. I think we've probably got a DLC hat. That's what popped the trophy. You probably don't have to get all the base game hats. You just have to get 50 to pop that hat trophy. That's why I've already got it. And then warp over here, guys, to Village Heart entrance once you've done that cursed chest. And we're going to do the last cursed chest now and get the cursed chest trophy. Now this one, even with Spirit Dash, I think still on Master, this might be the one which you probably can't do even on Master with the Spirit Dash. Because the enemies are all spaced out, so Spirit Dash ain't really going to help too much. That last chest, I think it could help, because then you're in like a tight arena, so you can damage a lot of the enemies at once with your Spirit Dash. But here, perhaps not so much. But yeah, here, just keep using your rot arrow, guys, to kill sort of 2 or more enemies at once. You'll see it works really well on this. You get courage back so quick. Oh yeah, if you come out for some reason, I've dashed into that corner, dodged into the corner, and it seemed to recognise me as leaving the arena, strangely enough, even though there's all corruption blocking the exit. Guess it's something they missed. But yeah, just keep using rot arrow. It's a shame because we've done everything on Master except for 2 cursed chests. It's a shame we didn't do every single thing. But you know, I'm happy doing it this way. I had a good like 10 or so attempts doing this on Master. I couldn't even get close. I think closest I got was maybe 5 enemies remaining, maybe about that. So I wasn't really that close. But you see, you don't have to kill every enemy. You just have to kill so many, I think, by the looks of it. 15, and that will complete it. And then once you loot the cursed chest, you'll get 200 gems. Just checking out what's in there for a second. Seeing there's a basket, and you'll get that trophy, guys. Cursed Collector. Alright, so now we're going to be getting the last bit of karma. And so we can buy that last upgrade. And then we'll pop the upgrade trophy and then followed shortly by platinum. So we're coming down here because there's a little farming spot here for karma. It does take a little bit of time, but by this point you shouldn't need much. I feel like if I was a bit thorough and you know, looting baskets and stuff for fruit, I feel like we probably wouldn't have to do this farming, but it only takes like a few minutes. You want to come over here near the forge path, guys, because it will create a save. Did you just see it then? It said saving. So go over there so it makes a save, so that when you retry or load, when you load a save, it will reload you from there. And you come to this house, get that basket of fruit in, move the basket, move the barrier, and then get this basket of fruit as well for another karma times 10. And then come over here, you'll see that dock in the corner near the waterfall. I'm going to drop down there, because down here is 4 baskets, each containing 10 fruit each. So that's going to be karma times 40 down here. You can loot the chest if you want. He's got a charm stone. Battle cry. Obviously don't really make much difference now. But yeah, just make sure you get his 4 baskets. And then see that dock over there? We're going to go to that dock as well, because there's even more baskets on that dock with more fruit. So yeah, make way over here. You got a basket there. Sorry, that one's got gems. This basket's got 10 fruit. Fruit giving you 10 karma, should I say. And another basket with another 10 fruit. So 20 karma over here, guys. 40 karma at the other one. And then make your way over to the land. We're going to get one more basket of 10 karma. And then I'm going to show you the little farming spot. Yeah, this rock here, if you load your save and then if you save your game and reload it, that rock will respawn with that little enemy underneath. And over here, guys, it's your last basket we're going to get 10 karma inside. So what we're going to do, we're going to save game and then load it back up. So save your game and load it. You should spawn where I spawn. If you didn't spawn where I spawn, then it's because you didn't go that way, or you didn't get close enough and you didn't see the saving icon on screen. So if you didn't spawn here, just go over here where I am now until you see a saving icon. And then all you're going to do, guys, you're going to dash over here, explode that rock to make that kamikaze enemy appear, kill him, and you'll get 10 karma. And then you save game, load it back up, and he'll be back there. Remember to always save game and load it back up so it saves the karma you just got. And you load it back up, go back, and he's respawned. And you just keep doing that now until you get all the karma that you need. Takes, I mean, it's what, like a 15-second cycle, so don't take too long. And this is it. This is where I edited it out a little bit, and this is where I get the final 10 karma. Yeah, I think it respawns because you normally get, if you remember, we got rot underneath that earlier in the guide, so I think that's why it respawns. And there you go. Once you've bought that last upgrade, you'll get a skillful spirit guide trophy. And the final one, all trophies obtained. That's for obtaining all the trophies. Yep, so we did it, guys. Platinum. Massive difficulty. And what I'm going to show you now, so if you got all trophies already, guys, and platinum, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it all. But what we're doing now is I'm just going to show you the massive difficulty glitch. So what you want to do, you need to quit game and then you start a new game plus. You can do it new game if you want, but it'll be easier with new game plus just because you've got all your abilities. So new game plus, and you need to load up a completed save. Basically whatever save you load, when you click on new game plus, it will do new game plus on your statistics from that save. That's what I believe it does anyway. And then you want to choose Master Spirit Guide. So remember, this is if you're planning to do a glitch. So yeah, new game plus, Master Spirit Guide. Make sure you load a new end game save, and you want to make your way to the village. As you can see, the battle's a bit different. This battle, you have to fight 3 enemies at once. Once you get here in this sort of prologue area, you still have to collect this rot and the other 5 rot. You still have to do them. Yes, you still have to collect the hero rot, guys, and the 5 rot afterwards. This battle was really easy in new game, but now it's actually really hard because you've got these annoying enemies, which when you've killed them, they sort of jump at you and explode, and they can be a bit annoying to dodge. It's like a new enemy type. There's quite a few new enemy types in New Game Plus. You got this guy. This guy's actually, that battle you were just in, that's actually more harder than this one. Because this boss, not much different, he's just got a few enemies that spawn with him. So kill him, and then make way here, guys, to the centre, like I said. And once you get here, and get control back, after corrupting, purifying that dead zone in the village, make way over here. And then you want to go right. What we're doing now, we're basically going out of bounds to get to the sort of village leader hall. So once you get here, go right and then right again. Make way up this path. And then you're going to get over here using your abilities. If you don't have your abilities, you can get over that rock. It's a tricky jump. But this is why it's best to come with your abilities, because you can just do it this way. And it's a lot easier to get across. So make way over here. Past these. Yeah, those samurai enemies are the new enemy type. It's like the warrior, kind of. And you can sort of jump up here. It might take you a few seconds or so, but this isn't that difficult to do. Just keep jumping on the left, you'll land on a basket, and you can jump a bit higher, and eventually you'll get up. There you go. Don't hang around, because the enemies can still hit you while you're up here. They like lob bombs at you and such, or some sort of projectiles. And then carefully drop down this mountain. Yeah, we're going out of bounds here. There you go. Once you get to the path, you just want to head to the end until you get to the warp shrine. Once you trigger the warp shrine, there it is. Go next to it so it triggers and you'll see a saving icon and it will illuminate. What you want to do now, you want to save your game. Make a manual save. Remember, do not overwrite that end game manual save that we made in the mountain shrine area. Do not overwrite that. Just overwrite any other save. Just not that end game mountain shrine save we did just before I completed it. So yeah, make a save game, and then what you want to do, you want to load that end save in the mountain shrine area, which we made at the end of the first playthrough. And then once you're here, you're going to come over to meditation spot. Now once you meditate to complete the game, press options quickly to open this menu, and then you'll load that save game you just made on New Game Plus in the Village Leader Hall. Load that game up, and what will happen, you'll be back in this cutscene, but it's loaded the other game. It's a bit weird how it works. Yeah, it's sort of loaded that, but you'll know if it's worked because the skip command will come up, but it won't actually skip. So you'll get a skip command when you hold X, but when the bar completely fills, it won't actually skip, and that indicates that this is sort of working. So there you go. See in the bottom right hand corner, it's telling me I can skip, but it's not actually letting me skip. So that indicates that this is working. And then all you do, watch the cutscene, and then once it gets to the credits, the trophy for master should pop. And yeah, that's how you do the master glitch, guys. Like I say, as of patch 2.05, this was still working. So hopefully it keeps working. If not, yeah, what I'll do, if this doesn't work, I'm going to put a note in the comments actually on the first video. Just let you guys know. But yeah, that's it, guys. Kina, Platinum walkthrough. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.